Good morning, dear aspirants. So, I hope this session is greatly helpful for you to revise for prelims and mains aspect as well. So, let's start with the today important news, a short analysis of the today news. So, the first issue is state can enact laws on uniform civil code, tells by Law Minister in Rajya Sabha. So, all you need to know about uniform civil code and that too this it comes under GS2 polity. So, uniform civil code, that is a common law, uniform law which replaces all the personal law like personal matters like marriage, divorce, inheritance, adoption, etc. So in Indian Constitution, Article 44 says that the state shall endeavour to secure a uniform civil code throughout the territory of India. And remember, this is very important, Goa is the only state with the uniform civil code. So this is for mains aspect, that is cases that is which is related to uniform civil code. Like for this will be very helpful for you to write for mains. So 4 cases you have to remember when it comes to personal law: Shah Banu case, Daniel Latifi case, Shaira Banu and Sarla Mudgal case. So simple as such, because in mains the content and the time and space is very limited, so you no need to do a detailed research of each cases. Just all you need to know about what is what about the cases and judgment. So in Shah Banu case, the Supreme Court found a favor for Shah Banu, states that maintenance of spouse, children and parents is mandatory, but that does not comes under the Muslim Women Act. In Daniel Latifi case, it says that Article 14, 15, 21, this particular articles are infringed when you implement the Muslim Women's Act. So there is a controversial between these two constitutional provision and Muslim Women's Act. And in Shaira Banu case, triple talaq was considered as unconstitutional, which is very, very important and landmark judgment. And in Sarla Mudgal case, converting to Islam and remarrying, that will invalidate the Hindu Marriage Act. So these are the cases which will be helpful for you to for write mains, and for prelims aspect you have to read Article 44. So the next news is appointment of judges in high courts. So recently this appointment is in controversy, particularly the mode of appointment. So all you need to understand is Najak versus collegium system of appointment, the differences. So what you need to know about collegium system and Najak and what is the differences. So let's start with this comes under the functioning of judiciary GS2. Collegium system is also called as judges selecting the judges, which means there is no interference by any other people and the judges is appointed only by the judges. The system has evolved by means of Supreme Court itself. Okay, collegium system is developed by the judgment of Supreme Court itself. It is neither developed by a parliament nor by the constitution. And the case name is third judge's case. In third judge's case, Supreme Court says that while appointing the judges, there should not be any external interference, particularly the other branches of government, legislature and executive. So in this, keeping this principle in mind, the Supreme Court introduced the collegium system. So this is the background why collegium system is introduced. And about Najak, it is nothing but 99th Constitutional Amendment Act implemented this Najak. This comprises of 3 judges of Supreme Court, a central law minister and 2 civil society experts. But however, it is not right now. It was struck down by the Supreme Court itself in 2014 in 4 judges cases. Okay, the next news is non-banking financial companies has seen growing to a 10 to 12%. So for prelims aspect, you need to study what is NBFC. Okay. So NBFC is a company that is registered under the Company Act, and it engaged all kinds of banking activities, providing loans, acquisition of shares, stocks, bonds, and also issuing the securities. That is called NBFC. And the key facts about NBFC which you have to study for prelims is they don't accept DD, demand deposit. Because why they don't accept demand deposit? Because they don't form any part of payment or settlement system. For that reason, they cannot issue checks also. Also, the deposit insurance facility is also not available for the depositors. Okay, these are the facts that you may expect for prelims. Also, you must know about credit rating agency that will rate a debtor's ability, how efficiently the debtor can able to pay the debt. That is called credit rating agency. So the next news is India test fires Agni 5 ballistic missile. So you may expect a question from Science and Tech. This Agni 5, about the facts about Agni 5 missile you need to know. See, Agni 1, 2, 3, 4, this is all about the ranges, 700, 2000 and above. Agni 5 missile operational range is about 5800 kilometer, and it is a 3-stage nuclear warhead. It have a capacity of weight 1500 kilogram. This you may expect, and you need to know about the basic facts about Agni 5 missile, that is surface to surface, indigenously built ballistic missile, and it is a 3-stage missile, and it will capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. Okay, so this work under a fire and forget principle, which means once it is fired, it cannot be stopped except by an interceptor missile, and this is developed under Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. So the next news is about the electoral bonds. So Supreme Court is about to hear the plea against poll bond. This comes under GS2 polity. For prelims aspect, you have to read about the electoral bonds. So electoral bonds, the basic facts about electoral bonds, very important, very highly potential area where you can expect question. So electoral bonds are purchased anonymously by the donors, and this bond is valid only for 15 days. And only State Bank of India is an authorized bank to issue this bond. So this can be redeemed by any eligible party, and the bonds are issued by SBI and not in all the denomination, only prescribed by SBI in this specified denomination. Remember, the bonds are available for purchase by any citizen of India. Okay, so that's all about the today news. I hope this news is greatly helpful for you to the brief analysis of the exam point of view questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.